It's on load solid color only, probably. Oops. Yep, turn that off. Oh, let's put on dry heavy load. That helps.
Okay.
And there it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I could come over here. Oh, now see what I did? See how it's got that white?
Yeah.
It's because I have it on sample all layers. So it sampled the white, which I don't want. So I have to turn this off for this. I did that
Okay.
one time and it just frustrated the hell out of me because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. That was happening to me too.
Oh, well, yeah, I said it in the thing and I always try and make sure that I emphasize it. Maybe I didn't emphasize it enough. So I could start to build my tree shape. I don't want it to be lollipop, so I want to make sure it's off, you know, there's a little more. And then what I did is, you know, you're getting this repeaty idea,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't want. And then I'm going to go bigger here. That's good enough. And then I'm going to go back over here. Well, now I'm going to go, I don't know if I can save this. Hang on. I think I got rid of it. Hang on. So I need a brush. Yeah, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it with this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a brush that feels a little naturalistic, maybe. Normally I would just probably use the same brush, and I might still do that, but hang on.
Okay.
See what happens if I capture it with this. I just want to go and grab some of these darks. So, you know, this isn't quite the right brush, but I think you get the point. Ooh, that's not.
Yeah.
I want to come in here, sort of break up the tree a little bit. Now, I don't mind this because I don't mind a little bit of brushiness, but you could just use the shape of the bush itself. That's what I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So usually I'll come in here. Let's go. Just gonna fill it with, let's see if I can fill it with black. And then I'm gonna go. And now I'm just gonna create a stamp brush.
Oh, okay.
Define, because I just need a shape.
Yeah.
Now I got that. And let's see if I can just go back to my mixer brush. Drop down to this brush. So I could do it in a brushy way, the way I just did, which is probably the way I would do it, but this is probably a little more coherent. So let's go back to here. Let's turn this off. And then I'm just gonna go on my mixer brush, Alt, and I'm gonna go smaller here because I just want to hone in on this dark area.
Oh, okay.
And see, I can sort of mix it up and I can get some dark areas in here.
Yeah.
And I'd have to, I don't really like that capture, so I'm gonna go back. That's a little better. Now I don't want it to repeat too much. So I'm gonna go back over here. Maybe I'll grab up here, but I'm just going after the sort of dark areas. And see how we can start to mix it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could do the same thing with the light. I could come over here and go, I'm going to capture this light area. And then what I usually do, that's way too much. Let's try this. I'm gonna go to, and I want to go to jitter. I don't want to jitter it. I want to jitter the angles a little bit. And scattering. Scatter it out a little bit. Let's see what that does. This might be a mess, but who knows? And then usually it's too hard edged for me. Usually I create another brush. It's just a little leaf brush and I can dance a few leaves over it.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't like the way that's just a hard light. So I'm going to go back over here and capture it sort of going into the light
Mm-hmm.
from the dark. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
better. See now, yeah, that's way better. So now it's got this, it's got a little more of a broken light, dark, light going into the dark kind of thing. You know, and then I might come back in here with a clear smudge, and just, you know, kind of brush up some of these edges if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, I could have some of these going, because, you know, I want to get a painterly look. That's up to you.
Yeah.
This one, if I go big enough, I'll just spray these probably, yeah. So this kind of gets it where it almost, that's too much. Almost looks like a, I could even mess it up like that a little bit. Like that. You know, there's just all these things you can do. And that's starting to look fairly believable, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's too much right there. So, you know, you're doing a multiple of things, but the first thing is your capture that you're capturing. You want it to be, have some information in it, not just because if we're just going to do like one color kind of silhouette idea, we could just do that with a stamp brush.